Hello and welcome back to It's New. Thank you, Greg and Anu, for doing this without me. I think Morty's off somewhere drunk right now, so I can't thank him, but if he was here, I'd thank him. Any event, I'll be covering the Google updated documentation around image thumbnail selection for Google Search and Google Discover. What do you got for us, Greg?
And Google does not pass refers allegedly on the sidebar.
And Anu.
Google publishes a UCP help page.
Awesome. All right. So Google updated its documentation for both the Google SEO image best practices document as well as the Google Discover document, basically saying that it will, if you want to go ahead and help Google figure out which thumbnail to use in the Google search, like search result snippet or in the Google Discover feed, it will probably be influenced by using either the schema.org markup or the OG image meta tag. Obviously, if you don't have it in either of those places, Google will figure it other ways. But if you want to significantly influence how Google picks an image for those two treatments, Google search snippets, as well as Google Discover feed, you want to either use it in the schema.org markup or in the OG image. Then it goes into a bunch of things around best practices and so forth. So definitely take a look at that those updated documentation because a lot of people are curious about how to get the right image in those types of Google search surfaces. Yeah. And Greg, you wanted to cover some not passing Go stuff.
Yes. Well, your pass and go, you're still getting traffic, but Tom Critchlow over from Raptive had spotted that the sidebar links within AI mode are not passing any refer when any traffic comes through. This does seem like it's a bug. I believe, Barry, this did happen one time in the past where when that traffic came through, it would not be seen as Google. It would be seen as direct. So I'm not sure how long exactly this has been happening for, but if you did see like a drop and looking like your direct increased and you had a lot of action over there in AI mode in the sidebar, you may be missing some traffic as it seems like that just fell off and is now direct. And John Mueller did say in the comments to Tom, thanks, I'll pass a note on. So hopefully that gets fixed quick, but kind of shocking just in general with everybody talking about AI mode and AI overviews and the lack of traffic being passed, just to kind of have a silly mistake like this that just strips everything of Google.
And yeah, and you're right. This definitely happened before. And until Google was, notified about it, it was a pretty quick fix for them. So hopefully this will be a pretty quick fix as well. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to have a huge impact because, again, it's a special type of treatment in AI mode on the sidebar, which doesn't always come up that often. And barely anybody clicks anyway over from there, but it's good to know. And then if you're into the whole universal commerce protocol, we got some new documentation for you.
Yes, we do. So yeah, as we know, the Universal Commerce Protocol came out in January. I wrote about that, which means you get agent-led shopping and you have the buy now option right within either AI mode or AI overviews. It's not properly out yet, but they've now created a help doc to take us through what it will look like, how to actually apply for it. And within that help doc, which I actually found, very good to have, was, an FAQ, which was that covers how can I implement the UCP? How does UCP relate to agentic checkout features? What is the difference between the existing checkout button and the new checkout experience? What kind of payment credentials are supported? Do I need to enable the Google Pay API button to participate, and what changes do I need to make to my Merchant Center account? So yeah, just giving a bit more details as to how that'll be integrated. And it says they also make a note right at the top saying that it only really applies to products with eligibility in the US and for participating merchants and partners. And you might be able to see that checkout experience very soon in AI mode, in Search and Gemini.
Very good. Yeah. So that's good. Always going to have more information about that. It's fairly new, this system, and it looks like it's going to be a big deal in the future. So definitely look into how you can actually integrate that for your clients, because I'm sure they'll be appreciative of it. One little note, I also found out that I think today is Morty's birthday.
Is it?
Woo! Happy birthday, Morty.
Morty.
All right.
That's why he's skipping. He's just ashamed. He's embarrassed.
Slacker. All right. Back tomorrow, hopefully with more new. Everyone have a great day. Speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.